Hello everyone and welcome back after a bit of a delay. One of the players was sick, so I wasn't able to pass around turns, but we are now on round 16. So let's get started and see what we've got. We have our old majority win the election, which is good. Oh, looks like the minor nation has decided to start a fight, which is also fine. Egoism continues very annoyingly. New models, new order of battle, and great, one of our reserve leaders has started a rebellion, but presumably because he's a reserve leader hasn't got any real power and there's not that many people going to join him. Okay, some decent cards as well. Let's have a look at that history. Oh, they encircle one of our guys. Overall, some skirmishes that went our way, so no complaints there. Yeah, this poor guy's cut off, but he should have... Oh, he's starting to get hungry, but we do have supply reaching that section, so all we have to do is relieve him. Right, Secret Service... Sure, that looks right. Okay, new model. What do we want? Let's have another look and try and remember what techs we were developing. Unfortunately, it has been a little while since I played this one, so I'm slightly out of the loop. Okay, these are all updated. So are they. Quite a good light tank. Alright, I think we probably want... let me just quickly check tech. And make 100% sure that the artillery are using cluster bombs as well as the armor. Good, okay, right, cool. Overall, yeah, nothing game changing coming up now, so let's just work on getting a mechanized artillery out of the way. Siege infantry is infantry with attached artillery, so they're actually quite good. I think we'll switch over because it's very cheap. Oh great, more people stealing stuff. We have enough money to put measures in place. Yeah, we will do that. Panzermark is the AI, if I remember correctly. Yes, so we're going to be declaring war on them. So we're just going to ignore it. It's not worth paying that 2 political points. And same for this decision, just we don't really care, so we just ignore it and let the relevant leader make the decision. Okay, so these guys are in pretty good shape, so we have to wait till they attack and then counterattack and squash them. Again, over here we have more water than we know what to do with, so hopefully that will close properly soon. And looking over the other side, we've got the Panzermark positions. We really don't have the time to mess around with these guys, so I'm just gonna pull my troops back. I think we're running out of supply, yes, quite significant one. Okay, what's happened here? That's right, I'm building a supply base because everyone is starving. That's a bit unfortunate, but could be worse. I do wonder why the... that would just be because the supply from Tower Hamlets is just running out and there isn't enough production in Liberty yet. Right, yeah, we're just waiting for these supply bases, etc. to come online, and that having a new industry will help a lot. So things are looking fairly up. We're also about to hit cap on oil storage. Great. Right, okay, anyway, first things first. We shall see if we can do something to get these nomads out of the way. Oh, well, we inflicted a bit less casualties than I would have liked, but we did at least save our unit from being cut off. This is the rocket organ, so it can shoot quite far away. Let's have a go with it. Killed someone, at least. Interesting. We don't really have enough action points because everyone's a bit ragged and low on supply as well. That's great. Why are they so low on supply? They should be in range. Well, we will see. I think this one, recon, was betraying me. Oh no, we seem to have knocked them back. That's good, thanks to our Abraham tank. Yeah, everyone seems to be suffering from low readiness, which I would normally associate with supply, but they're still in supply. They're not completely out of it yet, so who knows? These guys, I think, are still recovering readiness from being erased initially. And yeah, look, you can see the supply line trails off quite fast. Extend the road where we can. We're mostly just waiting for the logistical assets here to come online, and then we'll hopefully be able to... Yeah, we'll hopefully be able to get some real force projection out there, but right now we're struggling a fair bit because of the lack of logistical reach. Some counterattacks on these guys up here, who are really quite stubborn. They're not... They shouldn't be this tough, to be honest. But it looks like we've won anyway, which is good. And we're just taking back this road. Not much to be done with these guys. Yeah, everyone can just advance. Let me see what stratagems we have. Get some more spies out. Identify who could be potential targets. Looks like not a lot. And down here as well, let's have a look at these guys, see if they're... Actually, no, I will send another spy into the Panzermark territory so we get a better view on them. Oh, that reminds me, where is that rebel unit? I literally have not seen them. Oh, oh, there they are. Shit. That's a bit annoying. Okay, so we cannot afford to have them take the city or take the cut the road there, so I'm going to have to raise some independent formations to sort them out. They do not have... Oh, we're quite low on recruits, that's our problem. Well, that's a bit annoying, but that's what happens when you get rebels, I suppose. Yeah, that just means we cannot replace all our missing infantry. Slightly unfortunate, but we do have a stockpile of metal and enough industry points coming in to hopefully finish a lot of this production. So we should be in much better shape in the coming turns. I was hoping to save up troops to raise another brigade here, which will assist in taking a chunk of territory off the major AI. At the very least, we want to get this ruins complex. And a nice prize would be this city up here as well, but who knows? I might actually negotiate with not the Federation player and say, you have this city, I'll take this one. Fair is fair, and then we can be friends forever. Or at least forever until it's time to conquer the world. Speaking of which, how are we doing? 3rd place, and Bloodfort and Bolden Wanderers are quite populous. This will hopefully improve as we grab both these cities, but as you can see, Bloodfort, also Bolton over here has another one that they'll be able to grab quite easily with what looks like very large numbers of free folk. And in this game, population is power, so... And it seems like over here, this is all one player occupying this, and he's going to grab this as well. Oh dear, I think we are falling behind a bit just due to the amount of forests we have to slog through to get to anyone who is a potential target, so it's sort of mildly unfortunate to say the least. Not a lot we can do, we can just try and keep up and seize more cities before the inevitable player-on-player wars start happening. Yeah, judging from this, it looks like this whole section all the way around to here is owned by the I'm not sure which player they are. They are the Bloodfort player. Right, the other option is always, because we do have this, oh well, it doesn't have many radioactives, but hopefully we'll turn up some more and we can just go straight for atomic weapons and just build a whole bunch of those and sort of menace anybody who looks at us funny. Right, that's pretty much it for this turn. Not perhaps as much movement towards our objectives as I would have hoped, but could be worse. Alright, thanks everyone, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Give a subscription to the channel if you want to see the other games I'm playing currently. It's a Warsaw to Paris 7-player game, which I think everyone who, if you're enjoying the Shadow Emperor games, you'd probably like that as well. So, thanks everyone.